rumbling? You want to get us rumbling? You want to say, let's get ready to rumble? Fair enough.
That'd be so cool if you could. Can you do it?
No!
Let's get ready to rumble!
I'm getting lined up the ass. I was just fucking... Yeah, alright. Had to turn it on, alright. We're getting underway with the first home game for the Snohomish Sky in their pink and black uniforms today. Pink tops, black bottoms and socks, as the goalkeeper for the Skies in gray and black today. The Galaxy in first place currently with a 11-0 win last week over the Ollie Penn, sorry. And now the Sky, after a big win and a rematch of last season's final, have beaten Bellingham United 13-8, and they sit in second place. Both teams undefeated on the power play. Both teams undefeated on the penalty kills. Both teams will be looking to snatch that first place fight today and a chance for the Nationals as well. The Snohomish Sky, four-time winning and defending champions here, as it's the three-line foul leading to the free kick there. Good shot taken already by the Galaxy early. Expect this game to be back and forth battle. Manning sends it down the line for the Galaxy. Kalehua Vehe sent this one across the pitch over to number 14, Peyton Ryan. Ryan battling in the wall with two other players there. And the keeper is going to scoop it up today. Sky trying to find an opening forward, intended for Liv Larson, unable to get it to her. They have to track back early. And Ferguson did a good job recovering that one, forcing the ball further back. This one dumped into the corner for a quick substitution change. Soderstrom tries to win it at the wall. Gets the block and sends it out and around. Just past Halea. Substitutions changing. Quickly coming on is going to be Sierra Grad. Sent down the line and played off the walls. The 10 for the Galaxy. Madison Gustafsson Couldn't quite find anyone on the other end of it, and down the line, the goalkeeper sends it into the corner, finding Strumbetta. Quickly turning and sending in towards the box. Number 12 had a great effort. Emily Morterson tried to find a player inside. It's going to be whistled out. Free kick for the Galaxy here, going to be taken rather slowly while they set a play by Delaney Smith. She sends it across the pitch in the sky. Going to get a steal already. Headed in the midfield. Will not see a three-line foul again from the sky, and now battling in the midfield. Foul at the wall. Down goes number 10, Madison Gustafson. She's going to get up but limp towards the bench. There will be a substitution before this free kick's taken. Sent up, over, and in. Headed away by the Skies, number 24, Juju Barker. And now there's a battle for it in the corner wall. Juju going to recover this one. Sending it across was intended to get that one over to Ann Ferguson. Instead, Galaxy going the other way. Liv Larson given assistance early. She's covering the midfield now. The Galaxy steal this one away. Big shot comes from number 12, Peyton Chick. Chick sends it in towards the center again. Turning and playing towards the corner was Bartleson. Bartleson with a strike, just can't get it past the keeper. And another one crossed the goal from number 26, Speakerman. Galaxy bringing the pressure early. They did not concede a goal so far this year. Sky looking to change that and come away with a win here. Deep throw from the keeper. Rosslander heads it back towards the middle of the field. Alicia Barker able to beat the Galaxy player. Foul at the red line here. Galaxy's captain going over the top of Ann Fergus. Sky sent it into the corner. Get some moves here, and a big strike comes from the 28. Soderstorm had a good shot on target there. The defenders closing in just a half second before she can release. And now Galaxy doing well on the defensive side to switch possessions here. The keeper rolls this one out. Maggie Tonkin sends back over to her keeper. First home game here for the Sky, and it is the first time they've played for their 5th season straight championship fight here at the home. Last year, the final was held here against the Bellingham United side, who they already played in the first game of the year and beat, proving they are still the better side there, looking to continue with a chance for nationals going into this one. Intercepted and has to be cleared down the line by Emily Morton. Defensively cleared, and so we will set it up at the top of the spot here. Emily Mortensen goes over to her left. She's going to find 24, and it's going to be poked away by the Galaxy, who were trying to make a breakaway. Was a good effort to get that one to Juju Barker. And now this one played at the wall. Josie Ash puts it over, and it's the first goal scored. Josie Ash at the second time of asking, bringing it in. And the first goal of this game belongs to the Galaxy. Ash, not one of the leading members in points here for this Galaxy side. 3 goals by Peyton Chick last week, and 1 assist leads her in the league with 4 points right now per game. Of course, both sides have only played 1 game so far. And another 3 points from Lexi Manning as well. Those are the main players here for this Galaxy side. Sent back in by the Sky. They're trying to find their big point scorer of Liv Larson. Alicia Barker had 2 goals last week. Trying to see if they can get her more this one. Great cutback by the keeper. What a fantastic move to be able to beat the defender and find Ann Ferguson. Big strike comes here from Chloe Smith. And it had to be stopped by the keeper. Kyla Carter got both hands on that one and had to if it was going to stay. Referee saying it's still a live ball. Didn't touch the roof. And we continue on play. Ann Ferguson sends this one over. She found Rosslander, who kicks it back to Liv Larson. Larson put it in. Was going to be cleared potentially off of a Sky player, but smartly kept in play. And leads to a defensive clear. Red line. And now Liv Larson rolls across the opposite side. Juju Barker gives back to Larson. Sent inside. Larson kicks outside. Big chance here. Just high on the woodwork. What a shot that was from Chloe Smith. Could have drawn level early there. We still have 6 minutes to go in this first quarter of action. Boxing out the defense, Emily Mortensen. Emily Morton sent back to her keeper. Tried to plate it back inside. Have to track back, and the keeper wasn't sure if she was in her box or not. Stops it with her feet. Smart play by the keeper. Sky trying to go the other way again with it. Flicked up and over into the far right side corner. Intended for Bia Guy. Here comes a chance. Oh, and just tipped. And now it's finally tapped in by number 24. Well, a great effort from Mariah Bia Guy. Caught the keeper on the ground, and instead it's slowly tapped in by number 24 for the first goal. Juju Barker. First goal for the Sky, scored by number 24, Juju Barker. And now we're drawing level 1-1 either side. 5 minutes still to go in this first quarter of action. Kalehua Vea, hey, tried to feed this one in. Looking for Alyssa Andrews. She was forced out by Liv Larson. Larson now at the wall, winning possession, gets a clear. Doesn't go as far as she wants, but pressure being brought from Sky's player, Daniela Strumbetta. Led to the clear. Larson gets us back underway. Keeper gets caught out by Andrews. She has to make the stop now with her hands. And the Sky still alive here. Maggie Tonkin has to send this one back. They're trying to find an escape. They finally do, and it's going to be Danielle Strumbetta with a chance. She takes a strike on net. Cruz gives this one to Andrews. Andrews plays it off the wall. Larson making a run towards the keeper. Was played back by Grad of the Galaxy and turned out to be a dangerous one. Larson forcing them all the way back in their own net. Almost brought a little too much pressure for the goalkeeper, but she keeps her calm and finds the escape. Across the opposite direction now. Galaxy in their far left-hand wing. There's a chance. Keeper gets the foot on it. It's a great foot save. Sky still don't have possession. Delaney Smith tried to go across. 50-50 ball's gonna be lost. Bia guy has to recover. She does. Plays it off the wall. Wants the pass sent back to her, but it's smartly kept at the feet of Chloe Smith. Smith saw Bia guy, wanted the ball. Instead, she keeps this one close, keeps the dribble, finds an escape, and now a foul on the Sky, leading it to 2 team fouls either side. Sent down in and blocked by Smith. The goal scorer, Juju Barker, bringing the pressure now. Smith again in that midfield, not allowing Galaxy to have any of their long passes they're trying to get going here today. Into the corner. Delaney Smith tries to see if she can find a way around the Sky player. Alicia Barker thought she had possession, but she's going to get called for a foul there. And Galaxy going to quickly substitute as well as Sky. Final 2 minutes of the first quarter here. It's been a very back and forth game here. Sent inside. Turning chance was Bartleson, but she's not quite able to get it. Larson forces this one out. Bartleson recovers for the Galaxy, but the pressure still being brought pretty heavily here by the Sky. Bartleson and Larson fighting for it down towards the wall. It's forced all the way back to the keeper. Alyssa Andrews of the Galaxy, she's going to recover it, plays it off the wall, running down the lanes. There, number 12, Peyton Chick. She's got quite a few goals. She goes for net here just past the red line, and it's a little high and a little right of the net. Bartleson forced all the way back towards about the center line. Emily Wilson has to play this one over to the left. She's calling for possession back, but the keeper goes diving down the line with this pass. And it's going to be cleared smartly from the Sky. Yad Davis was able to get this one out of the way for the Sky the first time. Can she do it again? It's forced all the way back to about the half center line. Played towards the center. Larson's there, but it's recovered by Bartleson. She sends it back towards the line. Pressure being brought up high from Soderstrom. Soderstrom making a run towards that left wing side. There's 3 Galaxy players there. She cuts back inside, trying to help out Larson, who goes for a strike. Stays in. Larson now. Soderstrom recovered, gave Larson the chance for one last shot there, and she was unable to trouble the keeper too much on that one. And that's going to be the first quarter of action with a 1-1 tied game here. Getting back underway with the second quarter of action, still tied 1-1. Fouls are almost the exact same. There are 3 fouls on the Sky and 2 on the Galaxy. Battling back in the defensive zone. Galaxy gonna get a steal here. Pressure being brought by Tonkin. Able to help bring enough. Galaxy player down. Sliding tackle made by number 18. She immediately goes to the bench. To the box. She knew that tackle. As soon as she made contact with the player, was going to draw a card, and Lexi Manning will have to sit. That's unfortunate for the Galaxy, as she has 3 points for this side in that 11-0 win last week. Number 10, thankfully coming back up for the Galaxy. She took quite the hard fall herself. That was Madison Gustafson being checked out by the trainer. She's walking under her own power, however. Yellow card being shown to the bench of the Galaxy. So a straight blue card for the Galaxy and a bench warning / a yellow card for one of the coaches. .32 still to go in this second quarter of action. Liv Larson was discussing the game plan with Emily Morton. Referee sets up the free kick. Will be going in just a moment. So the 4 defenders being brought out by the Galaxy are going to be number 7, Josie Ash, who got the goal earlier in this game. Number 14, Peyton Ryan. Number 13, number 17, Karina Provo. And Emily Wilson are the 4 out there for the Galaxy on the penalty kill. Both teams have a perfect power play goal scoring record. Both teams have a perfect penalty kill. One of them has to give here right now. Sent back across to Larson. Larson tucks into the corner to Alicia Barker. Barker back to Larson. Larson gives to Alicia Barker. It's sent in. What a chance that one was from Shalise Baysaw. She's unable to do. The defense of Emily Wilson comes up perfectly in time. Kayla Carter, the goalkeeper here for this Tacoma side. Larson has a perfect opportunity, just a little too high. It stays in play. 13:30 on the clock. Another big chance here. This time, it's from none other than Emily Morton, who recovers the ball, sends back over to Larson. Larson back over to Morton. Morton takes a shot. Morton with a goal! Emily Morton strikes from Liv Larson's assist. Sky's second goal scored by number 12, Emily Morton. Assisted by number 18, Liv Larson. Galaxy's player is released back to 5-on-5 action here. They're going to send this one deep into the far right-hand corner. They were looking for Alyssa Andrews, but it's going to be intercepted instead by Juju Barker. Tried to send this one forward. Larson with the block. Now she's got possession. She's got to move around Andrews and send this one back to their goalkeeper. Caitlin McKenzie brings it forward, sends it down and in. Headed away from danger by Sierra Grad. McKenzie sends this one back across. Three-line foul committed by the Sky. Galaxy have it at the red line. taking its number 26. What a strike that one is from across. A little too high to be a dangerous goal from Grad, but was a great opportunity for the pass there. Sky gonna escape this one. Send back to Larson in the middle. Stephanie Speakerman started that whole playoff. She tried to end it right there too with a steal. Sky finally back in the offensive zone, but it feels like the pressure through the midfield keeps rising as they continue forward. McKenzie sends this one in towards the right wing side, near post for the camera. That's a battle for it by the most recent goal scorer, Emily Morton, and a foul comes in favor of the Galaxy. Peyton Chick, unhappy with where the free kick was initially started. Referee set it back to where the whistle was. Has not seemed to affect them too much as the Galaxy back in the offensive zone. McKenzie has to kick this one away. Caitlin McKenzie sees one come high, reads that it's going off the wall, and stays in position. She has to dive for it a couple times. No runners in the area. Could have been a dangerous opportunity for a tying goal. And it rolled down the middle. Yaya Davis has to come back. Sends this one out. Too heavy of a touch from the pressure coming behind her. Manning across the field. Foul, and that's going to be foul was committed by Jordan Bartleson, hence the 6 fingers. Had to see for a second. I had to double check the foul count. It is 4-3 foul count. Sky have 4, Galaxy has 3. McKenzie sends this one across and in. She'll recover this one herself. Headed away by the Galaxy. Davis goes across the pitch. She finds Alicia Barker. Sent inside. She was looking for Morton. Davis bringing more pressure. She's going to get it now from a great chance with Morton. Morton takes a shot. Can't get enough of it, and it goes wide. Sky remain with possession. They're going to go deep back to Larson and just reset the play. Through the foot of Larson, and now there's pressure being brought by the Galaxy. It's a one-on-one currently. Larson tracks back to help on the defense. And it's going to be scored in, and that's 2 goals for Josie Ash. A rare rough mistake. Larson, a fantastic player on this team. She was part of the 2025 WISL Women Player of the Year. Sky think they scored a goal. Referee calls for a foul and takes the goal away. Much to the dismay of the crowd here. But it's still tied 2-2, 9 minutes still to go. Larson intercepting that pass there. As I was saying, she's a WISL Woman Player of the Year, first team all-offense, and a trail builder and wildfire firefighter. Certainly here for the action. 2024, she was also the NWPLI season point leader for most goals and assists. Larson clears this one, intending to find a way to get that to Strumbetta. Galaxy instead intercepted. Now they try to set up a play again. Sent in, looking for Andrews down low. They'll recover with Kaylee Cruz. Keeper just inside the red line. Send this one through. Andrews can't get there. Ferguson and Larson working in that back line right now. They send this one forward. They're trying to see if they can get this ball to go over to Juju Barker. Galaxy find another way to escape. Send a shooting star across the goal there. It's going to be just wide. Good chance on target for Peyton Chick, who scored 3 goals in their last game here for the Galaxy side. Played in towards the center there. Barker going to block this one. Can't get quite on the second, but that's where Emily Morton comes in. She sends this one towards center pitch. Collision at the midfield. Sky coming up with Chloe Smith on top. She gets back up quickly and has an effort there. Has to track back. Enough of a hesitation. Catches Barker to commit early. Morton, 50-50 ball at the line. Which side will the refs give it to? They're going to say it is Sky's ball. So it'll be Sky's ball at the defensive red line. Gonna pass it back to McKenzie. Pressure brought early. Bounces inside, but it stays within the red line. Galaxy's score for today. Both goals making a run, but this time she's gonna get the ball intercepted by Elisa Barker. Josie Ash continues to be an offensive problem for this guy's defense. She almost had a chance for a third goal there, and another there. Sky are accustomed to the pressure, as you'd expect of a 4-time championship side. This one sent in. What a save from McKenzie! Morton getting the header away, and now she clears, finding a way to get this one to her teammate, Chloe Smith, who'll send it down the line. It's 1-on-1 right now, 2-on-1. Goes just a little wide, but it's going to be recovered. What a great shot attempt that one was from Mariah Biagai. Referees call the whistle. Out of bounds play. Deflected by the Sky, and now sent way too high by Stephanie Speakerman. Caitlin McKenzie tracks back. She's out of net. Using her feet, she's managed to keep possession just long enough to get her defense back there to help out. Galaxy getting quite a few steals in their offensive zone, leading to second, third, fourth chance efforts here. Several of the players here on the Galaxy used to play with the Sky. Delaney Smith, number 15, was one of them. They picked her up for the Nationals 2 times now, as a great save is made by the keeper, Kyla Carter, for the Galaxy. Another player that also went, Jordan Bartleson, number 6 of this Galaxy, also played with the Sky on the national team. Lexi Manning sends this one down the line. Andrews doesn't get it, but that's all right. There's a running player of Peyton Ryan. Foul at the wall. It's 5th foul for the Sky. Alyssa Andrews bringing pressure. McKenzie has to just send this one clear. That's a 3-line foul. Smart not to give an open goal, but unfortunate to see if you're trying to get your team in the offensive zone, not to stay in the defensive side. Timeout going to be called with 3:42 still to go in the second period by the Galaxy. 3:38 still to go. Larson making a run. Cuts this one inside. Is able to find Danielle Strumbetta. They're able to keep possession. Strumbetta with a strike. 4 Galaxy players making an asteroid belt to get a stop there. Keeping this one tied 2 apiece. Yad Davis sends this one back over to Strumbetta. Cuts back inside. They find Morton. Morton can't quite keep possession. Peyton Chick clears this one, and now Galaxy going the other way. McKenzie came out wide again. This one way too high, but an empty net effort with a big strike from Peyton Chick. Played in towards the center. 12 on 12. Both go down. Foul on the Galaxy. And Peyton Chick draws a foul. Now it's 5 fouls apiece for either team here. Next foul will lead to a power play. We've already seen the Sky score on one of those. And we could very well see maybe some 4-on-4 action. Here goes, cross the pitch and sitting on it. It's going to be Kyla Carter. Stopping a great effort. Juju Barker was through on goal there. And the keeper decided to hold off. This one's played on through. Can Rosslander get it? Rosslander makes contact with Carter. And the ball is going to go wide of the net. Anna Rosslander was played on perfectly there. Thought she had this one. And Larson goes down. 50-50 ball, and she got the unfortunate side of it. Down goes the 11. Halia Kalehua-Vea. Hey. No foul was called. We stay up as well, and the keeper with the throw now. Ash sends this one back, played back in. Sky gonna find a way to clear. And scissored at the wall between 2 players is gonna be Mariah Biagai, and that's gonna be the 6th foul and a blue. So it will be a standard foul, but it is a foul nonetheless, and that's 6, leading to another power play for the Sky. Sky still perfect on power play goals here. Timeout gonna be called by the Sky on this one with about 1:46 still to go. Minute 46 remaining in the second quarter here. End of the first half coming up, and it's going to be a power play for the entire final minutes of the half here. McKenzie and Larson in the back towards the red line. McKenzie starting us off. She's going to send it down the line, bouncing ball. She's going to send this one over to Alicia Barker. Back to McKenzie, and they're going to go opposite side. Larson can't get it. Instead, it's going to be Provo, who steals this one away. Sky recover, and now they go back the other way with Alicia Barker again. Larson sends it around, finds Morton. Morton back to Larson. Larson sends down towards center. Backheeled, set up perfectly for Barker. Played off the wall. Morton with a big strike. I thought that one was going in just a little wide of the net off the woodwork. Galaxy with the clear here, and they're going to send it down the line. They're playing a 1-3 formation on the defense here, trying to bring pressure higher up the pitch. The Galaxy are on this power play side. There's a big chance there, Alicia Barker sliding to try to get as much of the ball as she can, and it just goes a little too wide here. Final 45 seconds here. Mackenzie goes over to recover possession. She's going to send this one over to Larson just before the 4 seconds is up. Larson, little dribbling skill there to get past. Sky back in play. Larson with it, sends down bottom corner, back over to Larson! Alicia Barker gets the ball from Larson and played it perfectly for the assist, and a goal for number 18, Liv Larson. Your Sky's third goal scored by number 18, Liv Larson. Assisted by Alicia Barker. Galaxy now trailing once again here. 22 seconds remain, but it ends the power play. Back to five-a-side, and Mackenzie goes diving across goal for the save. Deep throw here from the keeper. No one down there, just trying to stall time. Final 10 seconds here. There's a big dribbling pass from Bartleson, who sends it in towards the center, and it's cleared by the Sky. That should do it for this first half of action. One final throw, and that'll be the horn there. And that's going to do it. It's 3-2 at half here, with another second half of action and 2 more quarters still to play. For those of you who haven't been, Snohomish is only about 30 minutes northeast of Seattle, known for antique shopping, balloon rides, Klahia/Bigfoot soccer tournaments. We also have Harvey Airport and a wonderful downtown, which features shopping and restaurants and bars along the Snohomish River. We also have a second Snohomish club, unrelated to the Snohomish Sky and their UPSL, with the Snohomish United that is in town. And they recently, last year, added a USL2 men's team, which made it all the way to the Final Four before being eliminated. They also recently announced this year that they'll be adding a USL women's team as well. We also have a new soccer facility being built down the street that will be the new home of the Snohomish Sky soccer fields, with dog parks, pickleball courts, a rave field, playground along the Pilchuck River as well. Some exciting soccer things to look forward to here in the Snohomish area. About to get started here with the final half of action of tonight's doubleheader matchup between the men's game earlier, the Snohomish Sky versus the Vancouver Storm, and now here the women's side of the Snohomish Sky taking on the Tacoma Galaxy. Galaxy get us started, send this one deep. They were intended to find a breakaway run early using Peyton Chick, but instead it's deflected in the Sky. Have possession, go across the field here. Big chance off the wall from the Sky. Mariah Biagai. Unable to find anyone down towards the center. The Sky battle forward in towards the middle again. Barker sends it in through for Strumbetta. Big strike again. Mariah Biagai is just putting target on target, and there's a header attempt after bouncing off the top post. Sky are looking to extend their lead. 3-2 is the scoreline right now as they go toe-to-toe. Here comes number 6, former Sky player. She goes across the field. Jordan Bartleson finds a wide open Peyton Chick, and she gets the goal here, drawing level 3-3 as Josie Ash has the other two. That's the second player on the Galaxy side that has scored a goal here tonight. Back underway. They go over to Larson. Larson has Ferguson to her right. That's where she'll send this one. Ferguson trying to win the battle at the wall. Instead, it's stolen away from the Galaxy's Kaylee Cruz. Sent down the line by Ash. It's going to be picked up by Barker. Sent down the line. Can they find the Sky player that's open? Chloe Smith had a chance. Was forced back. Larson now puts one high. Hits the Sky logo just above the net. This one played out. Larson's going to slow the pace of this game here. Kale Huavehe with possession. Cuts back and forth. Finds someone down center. It's going to be stopped by Barker. As Juju Barker forces them further back here. They go with Ash in the corner. She cuts back inside. Left-footed strike. Too powerful from Lexi Manning. Kalehuavehe had a chance there to try to feed the center. No one there. She now has possession. Galaxy have to track back to their own goalkeeper. Carter sends this on her third second in to the right-hand corner, near side of the camera. Ash sends this one out over to a strike that was taken by Grad. A little wide and cleared by Snohomish. Now Ash making another run for it, but Mackenzie's going to scoop this one up and send it down the line. Caitlin Mackenzie doing a great job in that long-time goalkeeper here, but what a strike that was! Number 14, Chloe Smith, puts it bottom corner, sells out for it, and gets the goal. Your fourth goal scored by number 14, Chloe Smith. Underway again, and the Galaxy just going to kick this one too far and away here. Pressure being brought by the Galaxy. Mackenzie goes left foot. She's able to get this one away. Great effort from a quickly running in Soderstrom. She's able to force that one wide. Could have immediately gone away towards the Galaxy. Instead, Sky do smart to keep possession and have a 2-goal lead now. Largest lead of the game so far. I apologize, a 1-goal lead. 4-3 is the score. Galaxy send this one back towards center of the field, clear the defensive zone. They're playing a 3-1-1 formation at the moment as they go to substitute. Mackenzie sends this one. Could have potentially been a 3-line foul, but it's brought back in by the Galaxy's Peyton Chick. Sent back down, a bicycle pass from Bartleson. Finds its way to Chick. Sky gonna turn, they have possession, sending it down the line, splits the Galaxy players. And a slide into the back of the Galaxy. The Galaxy gonna be down as Mariah Biagai gets the second foul, resulting in a blue card on her today. That's 2 times they've gotten straight blues fouling her. The way she puts herself between the ball and the other players is just fantastic. As to the bench goes the Galaxies. Number 6 is it's Bartleson who gets the blue card. Used to play with this Sky team when they went to Nationals, but showing no love lost currently. Power play side for this Sky team. They're 50-50 on the night so far. They score their first power play attempt and then weren't able to dial in the second one. But a good chance to take that lead here. And there it is! There's the 2-goal lead we were looking for. And it's number 17, Alicia Barker, who gets it. 5th goal of the night scored by Alicia Barker. Well, the Sky slowly starting to put a gap in between the two teams here. 10-11 still to go. 5 team fouls on them. Next foul on the Sky will result in a Galaxy power play, as Elisa Andrews is going to get us started on the whistle. There it is, and Andrews sends this one over to Speakerman. Running down the line, freshly on the field, number 12 sends this one in. Big chance there, but it's going to be stopped by Rosslander in combined efforts with Tonkin. Mackenzie rolls this one in. She's able to find Fergus. It was a great chance for Grad to get a goal back there. The defense came up just a little stronger than the offensive pressure. Larson tips this one away towards the midfield, and they escape the pressure. 2 Sky players making a run. Battle in the midfield. Header won by the Sky. Larson keeps possession, gives this one over to Ferguson. Sent in. Couldn't be cleared as far as they wanted. However, it's going to be intercepted by the Galaxy, and now they'll try to start something on the offense to get back in this game. Down 2 goals here now. Andrews can't out-muscle Maggie Tonkin, and the Galaxy playing it in. Tonkin finds a way to give that one to 14. What a stop right there at the end from Stephanie Speakerman. Speakerman trying to get a foot on it. She's unable to. Foul. Speakerman is able to draw a foul. That's going to be the 6th foul. And an unfortunate foul called on Chloe Smith. So now the power play will reverse and go the opposite here with 8:44, releasing the Sky player at 6:44. So now we're going to see the penalty killing side again for the Sky side. They're going to bring out Alicia Barker, number 17. They're going to bring out Danielle Strumbetta, number 4. And those two are going to play the top side. Galaxy going underway. More pressure being brought by Ann Ferguson. And the final member rounding out this penalty killing side is going to be Mariah Biagai. Played high off the wall, stays in play. What a pass that one was. They're going to find a way to get that one over to Strumbetta. Strumbetta in a 2-on-1 battling for it, but it's enough time to let the Sky track back. Rolls right into the hands of the keep, and it's stopped harmlessly by Caitlin McKenzie. She throws this one high and away. Stays just in place somehow. Speakerman falls on the ball. We've all done that. She gets back up and starts the offensive play again. Bartleson back over to Speakerman. Pressure brought by Chick. Bartleson goes high, just wide of the Tap House Trails End restaurant logo. Chick cuts back in. She takes a strike. It's wide. Goes to Bartleson. Bartleson maintains possession. They stay up a player. Another minute or so to kill. Across the pitch. Not reaching in. Strumbetta playing smart here. Battles around. Through 3 players, and it's gonna be in. Another goal scored here tonight by Paitlin Chick, and it's tied. I have got to look at the scoreboard a little more. Sky are still up by 1. It's 5-4. 2 players tied for goals here today for the Tacoma side. Josie Ash and Peyton Chick both having 2. 7:24 still to go in the third quarter here. Try to play this one a little sneakily forward instead. It's going to be deflected, but Sky still maintain possession. Larson sends this one to be a guy. Back over to McKenzie, who sends this one far into the corner. Larson over to be a guy. Forced all the way past center line. Galaxy bringing plenty of pressure. McKenzie has to send this one into the left-hand side corner. It's headed to a defender who clears this one, and it has to get tracked back by Biagai. Biagai sends it to McKenzie. A little too high for Soderstrom to get a good header on it, and this one bounces out of play. Well, we've said her name quite a bit, but Mariah Biagai has a lot of accolades to go with her as well. She played her college ball at Western and West Seattle Roadies. It's one of the groups she's worked with. She's a travel coordinator and event planner, and a mom who took off the 2025 indoor season last year to have a baby girl. Back out here now with the Sky this season, which is important because she, in 2024, was a second-team all-defense and had the third most assists in the NWPLI. Great addition to have back on this side for the Sky. Kenzie goes across the field here, finding a way to get this one over. Ferguson sends it into the corner. Chloe Smith with a couple of chances there. She goes down. She keeps possession of the ball. Turning around, finds a way to get that ball to escape. Ash is going to be the one to have it. Barker got a touch, but Galaxy still cleared this one. Alicia Barker with 1 goal tonight. She's headhunting for a second. She's going to dump this one off to Chloe Smith. Yob Davis wins the battle against Josie Ash. Sky substituting, almost getting caught out, but it's going to be threaded through and find Ferguson. What a good pass that one was from Emily Morton. Juju Barker gets this one out. She finds Alyssa Barker. Chloe Smith can out-muscle, but the ball still finds a way to go to Kalea Hua Hevehe. The 11 of the Galaxy standing on that back post now. She found a way to get it to Josie Ash. But now Bartleson goes across. Finds one of the captains of this side, Emily Wilson, battling at the wall. It's going to be cleared by Morton. Bartleson for the Galaxy across the field. Back over to Provo. She traps this one down, makes a run herself. She's got Ferguson in front of her. Ferguson cuts inside. What a stop from Caitlin McKenzie. Second chance effort as well. Blocked again. Third time. Alyssa Andrews. This one's going to be stopped by Mortensen. Emily Mortensen's able to put it directly dead balled right at Caitlin McKenzie. Morton, seeing pressure from Bartleson, is able to find a way to clear that one to go cross pitch. Big number 13 with a big strike. Maggie Tonkin wanted that one. It was curving, but just not enough, and it's still out and a little wide. Sent back into play. A stumble could result in the Sky getting possession. It's cleared off of a Sky player. Great effort coming from this side. Danielle Strumbetta almost got a big steal there. Instead, it's deflected off of her, and still pressure being brought. Strumbetta making a couple runs here, trying to see if she can get a steal. Heavy touch coming from Tacoma. Larson at the wall. Straight blue card. Third straight blue card. Second straight blue card. If it's on Chloe Smith or if it's on Bartleson, both have 2 blue cards in this game. Larson back up on her feet, shaking it off. It's a second blue card for one of the 2 players. Looks like they're talking with Peyton Chick. Sky getting underway again. They've got till the 31st second of this third quarter to get a goal. They've got 2 out of the 3 power plays they faced today with goals. Back over to Larson. Send down in towards Barker. Ash bringing pressure with Provo. Provo gets the deflect this time, and it has to be tracked back by the Sky. Sky able to find a way in. Barker sends towards center. Strumbetta with a chance, just a little wide of net as well, off the post. Bouncing all the way, it's going to be McKenzie who picks it up. Plays this one inside towards Emily Morton. Morton goes across over to Liv Larson. She drew the blue card here. Sends it over to Barker. Barker over to number 20. Finds Morton. Was a great pass sent over by Shalise Beisha. Morton recovers, brings this one forward. Speakerman bringing pressure. She tracks back to assist. Ash is going to be the one to get this. She's escaping the pressure. Larson steps in, and it's a foul on Liv Larson. Bench warning shown towards the Sky side by the referee. There's only about 25 seconds remaining on the power play. This one's kicked up and into the corner. Sky now playing defensively, even up a player. Liv Larson now has it. She's got to get rid of this quickly. Ash, with some speed, tracks her down. Morton gets it, sends it over to Strumbetta. Strumbetta, too heavy of a touch. Couldn't find Morton. Now Danielle Strumbetta able to find a way to get it to Morton, and they escape it to Larson. There releases Peyton Chick. Larson sends this in. It's 5-a-side again. Shalise Besa down in the center. Couldn't quite get a hold of it. The defense was too strong with the keeper and the center back there. Plays off the wall, and now it's Peyton Chick. And hunting her down is Elise Baker. Barker did a great job of hunting her down, and now the Sky have a chance. Shoulder to shoulder. A little bit of a... hey, that's for earlier from Peyton Chick, and now that's going to end the third quarter. 5-4. Sky remain on top with one foul either side. The Snohomish Sky would like to thank their sponsors Big Trees, People's Bank, and the Snohomish Sports Dome for their support this season. This team could not function without their help, so please support them inside the Snohomish community as well. Final 5 seconds here before we get this final quarter of action underway here. Galaxy trailing by a goal to the Sky, leading by the 1. 5-4, one foul either side. All timeouts still remaining in this half of action. Emily Morton to get us started. Sends over to the 17, who rips one high and wide. Elisa Barker sent that one with as much force as you could muster. Now going the other way, we switch sides for the final time. Sky have to defend from the left now, trying to score on the right. Speakerman sends this one up top. Manning drives that one in, looking for Gustafson. Manning gives to Gustafson. She's running. She's got the number 7 all over her. Rosslander wins the ball, but gets a foul somehow in the process. Gustafson slower to get up. Delaney Smith comes on at the substitution. They were looking for Alyssa Andrews in the back. It's just deflected enough by Mariah Biagai. Reason we mentioned number 15, Delaney Smith. She's been to nationals with the Snohomish Sky side twice now. And she's playing for this Galaxy side here tonight. Pressure coming in from Chloe Smith. Not enough to get the 3 line. They're saying it hit the side. Now, Smith, and a chance to make them punish. She turns and shoots with the left, just a little high. Andrews recovers at the wall for the Galaxy. Ryan tries to make it escape farther, but it's picked up by Biagai. Larson sends this across now over to Juju Barker. Driven in towards net by Rachel Russell. Now she sends this one off the wall, goes over to Larson, and then over to Juju Barker. Larson back to Juju, sends in. Oh my, what a chance that was, right off the side post. I thought Emily Morton, just like the fans, had a goal there. Smith gets the touch. Peyton Schick has the ball stolen. She now brings pressure. That's 3 lines fouled from the goalkeeper, Caitlin McKenzie. So to the red line we go. New faces from both sides entering the field. Number 31, Emery Dillon, comes out towards the left side. Number 13 for the Galaxies taking this one. She goes to the left towards a player that we've seen before. Strumbetta now making a run. Strumbetta goes on net. It's deflected by the keeper. Set back up. Kaylee Cruz trying to get the ball. She does get it away from Strumbetta. Sends this one back towards Emily Wilson, who ripped one down the line. Strumbetta and Wilson now. Tipped away from the Sky by Cruz. Emery Dillon with possession. She's got 2 Sky players on her. She dribbles around the wall. Cut down inside. Stopped by Juju Barker. Kayla Carter sends this one down the line. Liv Larson falls on the turf. It's cut back in. Strumbetta 50-50 and deflects this one. Shot was taken by Sierra Grad. Both teams gonna sub, saying that it was off of Grad last, and so it's Sky's ball. Davis across the field. Goes to Biagai. Cuts back over to McKenzie. McKenzie on her left. Doesn't matter. She sends this one further down the line. It's going to be picked up by number 20 with a strike. What an effort from Shalise Baysal. I apologize. That was a shot taken by Kyla Soderstrom. Rosslander One-on-one right now with Galaxy's Lexi Manning. Forced all the way back across the red line. Mackenzie just gets one off through the legs of Ash and Elisa Barker. It's picked up into the hands of Kayla Carter. Davis makes contact and gets the foul. Davis fouls Madison Gustafson, and it's going to be the Galaxy's ball a few feet across the red line. Stephanie Speakerman looks to take the free kick here. Down low, she's got Alyssa Andrews towards the left and to the right. Bartleson goes for target herself, just a little wide. Had the power in the opening, just a inch or two wide. Barker sends it down the line, was looking for Rachel Russell. Too heavy of a touch, and this one's up and out. Peyton Chick starts it off, sends this one over to Delaney Smith. Drops it into the corner, looking for Bartleson. Bartleson finds a way to get that to Andrews, but it's deflected out and away by Juju Barker. Smith now sends this one across to Rachel Russell. Russell has it deflected. She recovers well, finds a way to escape, and gets this one over to Emily Morton. Morton down the line to Chloe Smith. Back heels to herself. Liv Larson in the right position, manages to recover. Back in the offensive zone with 8:20 still to go. Russell sends it into the corner for Smith. Smith goes down, stays up, no foul. We continue on with play. Larson recovers, slows down the pace, finds Russell, who sends it into the corner to Smith again. This time it's going to be taken away by Speakerman. And what a shot this one is from Juju Barker. Headed too high. Bartleson plays it on. Barker Peyton Chick fouled by Juju Barker. It'll be a free kick at the red line. Emily Wilson plays this one lightly, goes to Bartleson, plays it off the wall, trying to find Alyssa Andrews. Instead, it's out. Strumbetta's faster. Strumbetta makes contact with the goalkeeper. It's still an empty net right now. Strumbetta trying to win possession back. Galaxy play this one high off the wall, and now Bartleson just flicks it on. There's Andrews. Tracking back is Ferguson. Ross Lander was able to help the Sky get this one back on. Strumbetta plays it on the wall. Larson had a chance, went a little too wide. Too much pressure from the defense of Emily Wilson in the Galaxy. This one battles off of the players and bounces out of play. It's going to be Sky's ball from the out of bounds. Alyssa Barker puts it on target, has to be stopped, and stopped fantastically by Kyla Carter. Big slide. That's another straight blue card given to number 6. Bartleson will be out for 2 minutes, 6:14, so they'll be back to 5-a-side at 4:14. As yet again they hard foul number 22, Mariah Biagai. She has been fouled 3 times that have resulted in straight blue cards. Limping back to the bench again she goes. We'll assume to see her back again, as she has the past couple times as well. So Sky will be up a player. 4 defenders. Galaxy changing out who their 4th is. They're going to bring back out Stephanie Speakerman. So it'll be Speakerman, Ash, Wilson in the back, and the 4th player rounding it out is going to be Ryan. Snohomish calling a timeout now. 6:14 still to go. Lightly played over to Larson. Sends in, picked up by Strumbetta. She takes a shot at the wall. Deflected by Speakerman, forced all the way back. Larson resets the play. Goes in towards center. Brought down by 17! Who gets the second goal for her tonight? Alyssa Barker brings the lead to 6. Sky's 6th goal of the night, scored by number 17, Alyssa Barker. Alicia Barker with her 2nd goal of the night. Wow. 5:56 still to go. Sky currently up by 2 goals right now. 5 minutes, 50 seconds still to go. Plenty of time for this 2-goal lead to dissipate if the Galaxy can make the right moves. The defense currently winning out here for the Sky. Peyton Chick sends this one in, looking for Andrews. Andrews off the wall, can't find anyone to get it, but that released Jordan Bartleson from the penalty box. This one sent cross towards the opposite corner. Peyton Chick heads this one down. Galaxy gaining possession back. Almost was a good breakaway chance for the Sky. Foul called on Snohomish. That's their 4th foul. 5th foul, I apologize. That's the 5th foul. One more and it's a power play for the Galaxy. That's exactly what they would need to be able to get back into this game. Continue to play on as is. Defensively cleared as far as they could. Not a bad call there by Chloe Smith. Pressure was building up. A timeout called by Tacoma with 4:18 still to go in a very strong offensive position. Dangerous free kick position. Stephanie Speakerman could go straight on with it. 3-person wall for the Sky. Be a guy. Larson. And Soderstrom. Soderstrom comes out. Big shot taken by Bartleson. So far it's kept out. Bartleson gets fouled. And that's going to be a 6th foul on the Sky, which means one player's got to come off the field. And there you see Soderstrom go running. Penalty killing side coming out here now. Defensively, Sky decide they're going to go with Mariah Biagai, Danielle Strumbetta, and Ferguson. And up top's going to be Alicia Barker. Stephanie Speakerman almost scored on that last free kick. Not much of a difference in distance, just angle here. Could she go on target again? She does indeed. This one's blocked by Barker. And Strombetta's going to get the clear. Bartleson has to play this all the way back to their keeper, Carter. And now Speakerman brings it forward. Sent around Bartleson. Over to Speakerman. Plays in. Shot taken. Kalehuavehe had a chance there. It was a tight angle. Bounced off the wall and rolled all the way to the keeper. And now the Galaxy back in position again. Across the field, Peyton Schick gives over to Speakerman. Speakerman goes into the corner. And it's going to be kicked away by Ferguson. Dangerous chance there for Halia Kalehuavehe. She's had 2 chances there on this power play. Seem to be the person they want to give it to down low. Barker stays upright. She's going to send this one into the corner. Sky haven't been able to find any goals here. And now it's a yellow card given towards the coach of the Sky. Both coaches from both teams sitting on yellow cards today. Two minutes and 44 seconds remaining. Sky still up by 2 goals here. 6-4 is the score. 1 team foul for the Galaxy, none for the Sky. Sky still down a player off of the power play from the 6 fouls called recently. Kayla Carter gonna get this one started here on the whistle. She gives it to Speakerman. Alicia Barker tracks back now. Strumbetta and Be a Guy. Chick goes across over to Speakerman. Bartleson to Speakerman. Gives it to Peyton Chick. It's trapped at the wall by McKenzie. What a save that one was. Took all the speed out of it. Last second, she gets that throw off there and just sends it deep down the field towards Carter. Bartleson, cross field, finds Chick. Chick goes high off the wall. What a play, up and over. Bartleson. Barker sends that one down the field. And that's how you escape the power play, and the Sky have killed off this power play in the final 2 minutes now of this game. Speakerman gets the clear, however, and she's going to play this one on Barker at the wall. She's got Andrews on her. Finds a way to get that to Ferguson. Ferguson up and over everyone. Stays inside the red line and bounces away. Here we go on net. Has to be punched away by Kyla Carter. Be a Guy sends this one back over to Barker. Kenzie playing it forward for Smith. Smith cuts back inside. She's got Gustafson defending her. Michelle sent that one over to the corner now. Smith and Be a Guy trading places. Smith with the goal! Icing the game at 1:04 to go. And Chloe Smith scores for the Sky. Seventh goal scored by number 14, Chloe Smith. Sky leading 7-4 now with 1:04 still to go. Galaxy send this one deep high, hits the net, trying a strong clear, aren't able to get anything, and it's going to be a red line now. Little too desperate on that one, but a good idea from Emily Wilson. Just went too high, hit the roof. And now we go on target here. Just a little high, actually. Foul on the Sky, going to Tacoma. Free kick for the Galaxy. They go across the field. They find Ash. Ash with Juju battling for it. Emily Morton now steals the possession back. Larson sitting in the back. 40 seconds still to go. Sends this over to Juju. Back to Larson. Larson just on a clear, bouncing inside. Forces Carter to play it. She goes light. She thought that it was going to be pulled up by Soderstorn. Instead, Sky have possession. Now they lose possession going the other way again, but Juju's going to fight for it back. Juju Barker just gets the last touch of it as it goes the other way. Final 10 seconds of the game here. Can we see any little victories from this Galaxy side? They are unable to, and that's going to do it. So 7-4 is going to be your final score. What a game that one was. And now first place in the league belongs to the Sky, as they are 2-0 and will be back here in 2 weeks for another doubleheader.